We continue now shining the light on service delivery as well as the campaigning in Ekurhuleni. The Ramaphosa informal settlements in Ekurhuleni is up for grabs for political parties. The Ward 42, which has a population of 40,000 people, had no outright winner in 2016, with all the political parties and independent candidates receiving less than 50% of the votes. The highest was the African National Congress with 47%. The Independent Citizen Movement is a new party that's looking to cause an upset and hopefully topple the minority government that's led by the ANC in the metro. Newzroom Afrika's Pelane is in Ekurhuleni and joins us live now. A very good afternoon to you, Pelane. We see that campaigning is currently well underway, Ekurhuleni, and specifically there where you are, a Ramaphosa informal settlement.
Definitely, Tammy. And earlier on, we were in Angelo, and if you thought that ward had a lot of people who lived in it for a single ward with about 30,000 people, here in Ramaphosa, there is about 40,000 people who live in a single ward. And in 2016, there was about 44% actually in correction. The African National Congress got about 44% in the elections. The DA came forward with 37%, and the EFF was at EFF, and that in itself got about 16%. And in general, the ward in itself is up for grabs, and a number of people are saying that they want to raise their wards. And one of those people is a political party formed by a COO of the city of Ekurhuleni who recently resigned and formed a political party, and that party is Independent Citizen Movement. And the regional convener or the regional person who we're going to be speaking to is Loretha Mutena. The first question I have to ask you really is, what is your confidence in winning this kind of award?
Our confidence in winning in this, can I first correct, we are not a political party, we are a movement. A movement started to what we have, they have done, they've called all the people that have been working in the communities as leaders, people who've been working and helping other people out of their own pockets. They took all those people, they brought them under this umbrella. So we're not a political party. The only thing that we want to do is to bring change in our community. As we can see what's happening right now, this community is one of those communities that is underprivileged. Why do I say it's underprivileged? Is that, as you can see, it's overcrowded. Yeah. There's more than reserve that site. People have been staying in those sites for years. Yeah. And that other site, people have been staying there for many years. Since I came here, there were people staying there. No, those people were
What are you promising people should you be elected as ward councillors here?
The service delivery, bringing change. And bringing change to other people, bringing better life to people. Stop poverty. As our slogan says, power back to the people. We want to bring that power into our community. We stand for the community as community leaders. We want to change what is happening here in Ramaphosa. What is happening here in Ramaphosa, people are tired. They are tired as they speak to us. Whenever we go to people, they say, we are tired. We are tired to vote for you. When the moment you go into power, you'll forget about us. So we told them what our motives are and what we want to do in the community.
Yeah, you are a new political movement, as you put yourself. Yes. How many members do you boast across Ekurhuleni, because you are contesting all the wards within Ekurhuleni?
112. Yeah. We're contesting 112 wards.
All in the city of Ekurhuleni?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay, definitely. That is Loretha Mutene there. Here in the area, Tammy, they say that as far as they're concerned, there has been no service delivery whatsoever. And for the last 5 years, they feel that they may have been let down. We spoke a little bit earlier to the executive mayor of the city of Ekurhuleni, that is Mzwadile Masina. And he said that as far as he's concerned, there's been a lot of delivery, and that there has been services delivered within the townships and as well as the informal settlement, and says should his mandate be renewed, there will be more of that. But remember that he is currently leading a minority government through the African National Congress, and in that regard, the smaller movements or parties will still play a critical role at November the 1st. polls so that we can be able to know whether the African National Congress will boast its numbers and actually lead the area with a majority, or they will still need smaller parties to come through and assist them in leading, or the EFF or the Democratic Alliance or even independent city movement that is currently campaigning will come through and lead the city.
But Pelane, you talk about the numbers that are found in these informal settlements that you visited today, 40,000 at the Ramaphosa informal settlement. What are the kind of promises that are being made by the various political parties to the residents of informal settlements? Yes, there is the issue of services, but is there talk of transforming their houses into formal housing? Is that something that has come up at all?
Well, Tammy, when we were speaking to the executive mayor a little bit earlier on, it does not seem like, especially in Angelo, that there will be any movement whatsoever to deal with that area. He does tell me that there has been an area in Germiston called Germiston 42 that has been earmarked for the people of Angelo to be moved from there. One of the concerns he raised, he says, is that the people of Angelo do not want to move from the area simply because they feel that they are closer to their workplaces, and some of them, of course, engaged in the mining in the area, that they will not move from Angelo, which is quite close to their day-to-day activities, and Germiston quite far, of course, the meaning that they will have to search for new opportunities when they get there. So that is what the city of Ekurhuleni will have to grapple with in order for them to get support from people in Angelo. Here in Ramaphosa, Tammy, that the citizens have been telling us that there is an issue around uncollected waste that has been going on for years. There's issue of electricity that get cut off quite frequently, sometimes even for a whole week where they can go without electricity, and they want a change as far as that is concerned. And those are some of the things which are immediate in their task, and they feel that should they go and vote, they feel that those are some of the things that whoever who comes through to be a councillor should be able to forward through to council, and therefore whoever who's the executive mayor should be able to instruct the dealing of such challenges with immediate.
Thank you very much, Pelane, for that update.